What's up, everybody? We're in my room today. We're gonna be filming here. So the house is packed out. So I want to make sure I give you guys this Wednesday. And I was feeling, I was like, you know what? Right now is the time to do it. I told my wife we're gonna be talking about taking inventory. She says she's like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make no sense. Taking inventory is checking your store, making sure all your merchandise is there. And I said, exactly. We're gonna check ourselves and making sure that our motives and our actions are right. So we're gonna be talking about that today. I hope you like it. Keep on watching. You're gonna hear more about it. Hi everybody, welcome back to Wise Word Wednesdays. If you notice, my voice sounds a little bit better. The other video I was kind of sick, but I'm so excited because we're on our second episode of Wise Word Wednesdays. So I hope you guys took a lot from the last episode. So this episode I want to talk about taking inventory. Alright, and we're going to be talking about two key things. Alright, checking your motives and checking your actions. So you guys might be wondering, what's taking inventory, right? What does that mean? I work in the bread business, so usually stores do inventory. Any type of business does inventory. If you're a business, if you're running business, you do inventory, right? It's checking if everything that you have is in the store, right? Making sure all the numbers are right. You know, if you have, I don't know, 10 bed sheets, you're supposed to have 10 bed sheets, not 9. Everything matters, right? So the whole store comes into like this focus mode where you have to count everything. And it's just a check to make sure everything's in its place, correct? I believe that as people, we need to take inventory of our own actions and our own motives. Many times we act out certain things and we do certain things and we become certain people and we don't even know where did that stem from, because we're not checking ourselves. We're not taking inventory in ourselves. So today I want to talk about two things: checking your action and checking your motives. So let's dive into the first one, your actions. Your actions, when you start acting out, right? You automatically start having a motive behind, but you don't even know it. Sometimes I tell people, I look in the mirror, like when I wake up sometimes, at least once a month, I look into the mirror and I say, Jonathan, who are you? What you're doing here? What are you doing? What have you accomplished in the last couple weeks, whatever the deal is? Are you doing it for the right motives? Are you doing it for your own selfish ambition? Are you doing it for your own selfish greed? Are you doing it because it's a purpose fulfillment? Are you doing it because it's really in your heart to do so? And I say these things to myself because I want to check it. So then I started going through all of my conversations that I can remember. How I interacted with the people, if I was angry, why I was angry. And I checked my motives, because I believe I have a gift. If I'm supposed to be there for people, then I have to do it the right way, not by selfish ambition. So I'm constantly checking my motives and how and why I'm acting that certain way. My second point was checking my actions, right? If I can check my motives, my actions will follow itself. I've heard people say sometimes like, oh, I act a certain way. But I don't know, I just act that way. And then some people know where it stems from. They go, it's just because, that's how my dad is, so that's the way I am. Or that's how my homeboy is, so that's the way I am. Or that's how my brother is, so that's the way I am. And it's like, why keep on acting the way you don't like it? But because you were shown that way, you just want to continue working in that matter. Check yourself, especially if you have a purpose. I believe you're supposed to be getting better, not getting worse, right? So if you have a strength, you focus on that strength, but in that strength, you want to make sure you're checking yourself, and that money doesn't change you, people doesn't change you, and you stay true to who you are, having integrity with yourself. So to me, this is a powerful word, because most of us don't go around checking ourselves. We don't want people checking us, and we don't want to check ourselves. We're just like, I am who I am, and that's what it is. That's good if it's to its full potential, but we want to be better. This Wise Word Wednesday is to make you better. So if you're listening to this, please take heed and take in consideration to take inventory in your life consistently. Don't stop. It doesn't stop just because you did it once. You got to do it again. And that's the thing. We listen to so many things. The Bible says, be careful what you listen to, and be careful what you see, because these are windows to your soul. Your eyes and your ears are your windows to your soul. So if whatever you see, you might have seen something and you don't even know it, but it got into you, and before you know it, now manifesting it somewhere else because you let it inside of you. You let it come into your ear. You were listening to the wrong thing, or you were watching what you shouldn't have been watching. So check yourself consistently. What am I watching? What am I putting into my soul? What am I putting into my body? Not just, that's eating wise. Like what am I putting into my body? When you go to a fitness place, they say, let's check your diet. What are you eating? Why? Because they can't help you get healthier if they don't know what you're eating, right? So then you start going, oh, well, I eat junk food a lot. You start looking like, oh shoot, that's why I'm not fit, or I'm not healthy physically, right? So the same thing comes with our soul, and the same thing comes with our actions and who we are. You can tell a person how they are and where their motives is the moment they start talking, right? Because it's like, oh, I see who you are, But if you look back and you see what they're watching, you understand why they're acting that way. So just check yourself, check your actions, and check your motives. Take inventory in yourself, just like the stores do, because this is one thing that's powerful to me. People steal from stores all the time. So imagine what people are stealing from you. They're stealing your joy, they're stealing your happiness, right? And you don't even know it because you're not checking it. They're stealing your time. They're stealing your attention. Why? Because if they're stealing these things and you're not taking inventory, before you know it, you're going to be like, I'm this mess, I'm this wreck. I feel like I'm a broken down person. Just as this business didn't prosper because they weren't taking inventory. People were stealing out of their store continually, but they didn't check that. Check yourself so people don't steal from you, don't steal your happiness. So check that perspective, and check your heart, check your mind, right? Watch out for the windows of your soul, right? Be careful what you see, be careful what you touch, be careful what you hear, be careful what you speak. All right, so let's take that into consideration. I hope you like this episode of Wise Word Wednesdays on taking inventory. Please like and subscribe. All right, if you'd like to, comment down below and I'll get back at you. Thank you so much and have a good day. So let's start over. Stevie, take this out, right? Take this little out. Usually, honestly, to be honest, in your mind, the
just let her in. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
So let's start over.